This is it. This is what's left of our world now. These are the leftovers of the war between men and shadows. A snapshot of what we've become. Bloody hell on Earth.
Hello everybody, my name is Greg, and this is my first impressions of Deadlight. Deadlight is a 2D zombie survival-ish thing. Now I've played an hour and a half into the campaign, and I have to say I'm quite enjoying it at this point. Backed up by its awesome soundtrack and above level for your average indie game. It has an above level of voice acting. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Now we're going to start off by looking at your options menu. Straight in up game settings, you can see that you can fully rebind your controls on the mouse and keyboard. I at this point in time am playing it on a gamepad, quite simply because it's more comfortable for me. Even though I am a PC gamer, on 2D side-scrolling games I like to play a gamepad. Now, objective highlighting, which is useful, I'm going to leave it on for this tutorial. Hints are useful, I'm going to leave them on. Vibration, whatever. Okay, that's all finished. Now, as for actual graphics settings, I do have VSync, which is nice. Now, I have a graphics quality slider. Right away, I can instantly tell that this is an Xbox port. I'm just going to put it up to max. Yes. I don't know why it went back to basic. Music, sound SFX, subtitles, pretty standard. Overall, I'm not too impressed with the options menu. However, it is a minimal graphics side-scrolling game, so not really asking for too much there. I'm just gonna, not totally sure how well you guys can hear me, so I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna turn that down a little bit, turn that down a little bit, turn that down a little bit. Now, I would personally like some effects for things like glare, glint, make it possible to adjust how far out you're zoomed in. That's also one small minor complaint. Now, I'm just going to start from the very beginning. And as you can see, I haven't played through too much of this game. But I'm going to shut up for the cutscene, which is in a really nice
Just like
style.
Sharks. When they stop moving, they die.
A little bit cheesy.
That's how you are, Carla.
Feels like a comic book.
Save yourself.
As you can see, it takes place in the 80s. Thank God we missed the hippies. Hippies and zombies would be terrible. There isn't too much background story.
Came the calm and silence that make men crazy.
But all you really need for zombies is there was zombies. That's all you need. Literally. They're probably feeding off of the recent success from Walking Dead, but you know, zombies are zombies.
She knew she shouldn't have gone outside.
You killed her, you bastard! You murdered her! She's dead!
Don't like her already.
What the hell have you done?
Why?
We would all be dead by now because of your little sister.
How many times have we said not to separate from the group?
Never means never.
Charlotte drawing their attention.
Is that a zombie or a
more.
truck?
Either we reach the military shelter that you talk about so much, Grandpa, or we'll die right here.
The radio message said that it was around here. It's a bit more than 5 miles west.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
I'm not leaving my sister here all alone.
Nothing can be done now, Stella.
Sam, Ben, Stella, get out of here. Get to the sea. I'll meet you. I've got to find my family. It's the only place they could have gone.
Stay strong, Randy, and good luck. I know we'll find them.
That day was not the beginning of anything, or the end of something. It was just one more day. A day like any other.
Yeah,
the world
so
was dying, and we were its survivors.
I like how I think he's almost talking about it like it's already happened. But let's get into the gameplay here.
Good luck, Randy.
Now, as you can see, this is a relatively pretty game. Now, a little bit of tutorial. Yep.
The body is full of bites and bruises.
That's pleasant.
She's been shot point blank in the head.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. Okay. Get through that door. Zombies, so I'll put that down. That was a cutscene right there. I had no input on that. Check this out.
The wood is rotten and the planks are weakened.
So, like any other linear 2D side-scrolling game, there are some basic puzzles. I do like the horror aspect of this. That is not scripted. If I do wait there, I will die. I did test that.
Safe point must be the last stronghold in all the Pacific Northwest. Anybody alive must be trying to reach it.
Just gonna knock that open. Line across. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. Sorry, excuse me, don't mind me. Okay, just gonna sprint along here. I'm doing absolutely horrible. Yeah, the zombies are more along the lines of Shaun of the Dead zombies. They're not the most threatening of things. I did die to them once, just testing out how easy it was to die to them. Okay, there we go. This is where I need to be. Let's see if I can get you to come over here. Well, let's see if I can get one. I can get one! I can get her! Come on! Oh, damn. Missed. Sad face. Okay. Jump! Oh well, they're just gonna fall into the pit anyways because they're a bunch of dumbasses. Ow. So, climb down there. Just jump over you and run! Up. There we go. Oops. So yeah. Anyways, my first impressions of this game is it's quite a pretty game. It sort of reminds me of Limbo, if any of you have played that, and just the way that it's kind of trial and death. However, one thing that I'm going to say straight up is Limbo had much better execution. The eeriness of it, though. Oops. What button is that? Oh, there we go. That's why it wasn't popping up. The eeriness of it is really nice. It's got quite a decent atmosphere going on here. As for straight up gameplay, it seems very, how do I put it? Scripted, per se. Like, I don't feel like I'm coming up with anything by playing this game. Even after getting into a few of the later chapters, I still don't feel like I am doing anything myself. It feels like the game is simply directing me. Now that might be because I have the objectives on. It does run in the Unreal Engine, which is quite impressive. It's amazing what that engine is capable of. The devs have not ceased to impress me with what they've done. Here's another cinematic.
They deserve better.
If you look down in the back, yep, you see the car moving now. They could have done a better job on that animation. Granted, I have it on full graphics here. This looks better than the Xbox version too. Later, they do introduce guns. I presume it's going to be in a very survival type setup. Come at me, zombies, so I can electrocute. Whoa. Yeah. Aren't they cute? Trying to eat me. Okay. Jump across here. Over here, and boom. And jump up here. Yeah, the puzzles never seem to get particularly difficult. The gameplay is smooth. It does feel relatively polished. I haven't encountered any particularly large bugs, except for one time when I managed to glitch out that section up there. But, whatever. I have a feeling it will get quite tense, though, in the far later levels. Oops. That was classy. Well, now you know what it looks like when you die, whether that's relevant or not to a first impression. I wasn't paying attention to the game, so here we go. Oh yeah, and also, when you die, you respawn at a really close proximity of where you died. Come at me, zombies. You know you can do it. Yeah, good zombies.
It says
Okay.
here the highway is at the end of this tunnel. It's a straight shot to the safe point. Shannon and Lydia might even be there by now.
As for plot, it's pretty shallow, but it does do a good enough job of keeping you interested. Granted, I haven't finished the game yet, so who knows what the ending of it's like. This isn't a full review, this is just strictly a first impressions. Overall, I have to give the devs a real pat on the back because they have managed to make a zombie survival game that is
impress me anymore.
They have managed to make a zombie game that is different from most of the other games on the market. I'm getting a little bit tired of seeing, you know, killing floors and other games like that. You know, they are fun the first time they come out, but when you get 6, 7 different versions of the same game by different people, it gets a little stale after a while, especially when each time they seem to do a worse job of pulling it off. Just like DayZ. DayZ is an amazing game. And that zombie MMO that they're making that's very similar to DayZ, which even looks as similar to DayZ in art style, it's not even close to as entertaining. They did a decent job on it from the alpha, but we'll see once the game's fully released. Since this is a zombie survival game, I see it relatively easy to recommend it to anybody who's a fan of zombies. I personally am a massive fan of zombies, have seen every single episode of Walking Dead, and own an immensely large number of zombie films. This happens to be a game that's pretty damn well pulled off, with awesome zombies with red eyes that seem to be able to move faster than me in water. That is just absolutely absurd. Jump it! Let's hope those fuckers are dumb. But anyways, no, I will recommend this to anybody who's a fan of zombies. If you don't like zombies, obviously don't go anywhere near this game, because it's not for you. If you've played Limbo and you enjoyed Limbo, I would also recommend this game, seeing as it's a similar trial and death game. Not quite to the point of Limbo, but definitely similar. Oops. Anyways, so that is the end of my first impression. I hope you enjoyed watching this game, and I shall end it with my death.
This highway to get closer to the safe point.
Bazap.